Hi, how's everybody doing? Coming at you again with another part of our definition of fitness, what we call fitness, how we define fitness in the CrossFit space. Last time we had an introduction that did a general overview of 4 things that we wanted to talk about over the next couple of weeks. And here we are, week number 2. We're going to get into the 10 general physical skills. Okay? What we have here, as you can see, a list of 10 things. All of these things will help you quantify your fitness. Okay? You can measure a lot of these things, you can measure them over time, and we can see how we have improved in that time. Okay? So we're just going to go through them very quickly. Then we're going to have Coach Nat come up, and we'll use her as an example in kind of a fun way to visually represent these things to help you figure out where you may need to focus, identifying weaknesses so that you become a well-rounded and fit athlete. Let's get to it. So the first thing we have is cardiovascular respiratory endurance. Okay? That's the ability of the body to gather, process, and deliver oxygen. That is obviously a hugely important thing in CrossFit. If you're rowing a 500, if you're running a 5K, you need oxygen to the muscles and to the body. Stamina, the ability of the body to store, utilize, and deliver energy. Okay? That's very similar to the other one. Anything that you're doing is going to require energy. You need to, of course, eat to provide that energy, and you need it in all realms that you're doing in the CrossFit space. Okay? Strength, the ability of a muscular unit or combination of muscular units to apply force. Something as simple as a deadlift or picking up a child or whatever. Okay? Just your brute strength. Flexibility, the ability to maximize the range of motion of a given joint. Okay? That one's pretty straightforward. If you can reach over and touch your toes, you are relatively flexible. Okay? Power, the ability of a muscular unit or combination of muscular units to apply maximum force in minimal time. Okay, that's creating power. There's a cool physics formula that I probably can't explain well enough. But you are strong and you are fast, that creates power. Okay? Speed, the ability to minimize the time cycle of a repeated movement. If you are a sprinter and you run a 100 meter in 15 seconds and the next year you run it in 14 seconds, you have gotten faster. Your legs are cycling underneath you, you are faster. Coordination, the ability to combine several distinctive movement patterns into a singular distinctive movement. A very easy example would be double unders. You are jumping while your hands and wrists are spinning, and if you don't have it in the right timing, you are not going to get a double under. Agility, the ability to minimize transition time from one movement pattern to another. Something like a burpee box jump over. Okay, that's pretty crazy. If you can do all of those different movement patterns and keep it moving safely and efficiently, you've got some decent agility. The balance, the ability to control the placement of the body's center of gravity in relation to its support base. Okay? If you don't have good balance, you're going to fall over every time you pick up a barbell. And you can work on that with gymnastic scales or silly pistols on kettlebells or whatever you want. Then accuracy, the ability to control movement in a given direction or at a given intensity. If you're doing wall balls, you're trying to hit that target every time. The faster you go, you're still able to hit that target, that same exact space, then you are pretty accurate. Okay? So some interesting things about these skills is the ones that we have listed in blue here, cardiovascular respiratory endurance, stamina, strength, and flexibility. You can change those and improve those by just training. Okay? That's a measurable thing. If you are not as strong as you'd like to be, okay, squat, bench, deadlift, press, you will get stronger. Okay? And all of the blue ones are measurable like that. We're going to go down here to the green ones. Coordination, agility, balance, and accuracy. Those are all nervous system adaptations. Those are improved through practice. Okay? That's not intense stuff. If you're trying to get good at doing double unders, you need to break it into the distinctive movement patterns, work on those first, and the neurological adaptations take over, and that's how you improve those. These two here, the pink, the power and the speed, require both of those types of adaptations. Okay? It requires the training and the practice in order to do that. Okay? So if we could, we'd like to bring Coach Natalie up here. Hi, Coach Natalie.
Hola.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. I like visual things, and Natalie's better at it than I am, so it's all beautiful and color-coded. Thanks for that, Nat. But what we have here is just a visual representation of Natalie's skills here. Okay? So we've got all the blues here, the cardio, the stamina, the strength, flexibility. Then we got the greens, accuracy, balance, agility, and coordination, and speed and power down here. Okay? So Natalie, would you like to tell us how you have rated yourself and what that means to you? We can look for strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that.
Sure. So the first one, a cardio, for the most part, most of them were like 7 or 8. I have some like outliers for sure. Cardio was about a 7. Stamina, also 7. Strength 7. Flexibility 8. So my blues were pretty well-rounded there. My greens over here were kind of a little bit all over the place, where my accuracy was at a 9. My balance was at a 6 because I can't walk to save my life. Agility was at an 8 and coordination was at a 9. So I think sports for that, right? I had to do a lot of that stuff growing up, so that's what helped. But balance, if you ever watch me play, you know that I tripped over lines. And those two for speed and power kind of helped out to where speed was at a 7, power was at an 8. So overall, pretty meh circle, right? Had you asked me about a year ago, this would have looked like a star. It would have been 1 really good, 1 really bad, 1 really good, 2 really bad, and it just, so I got my, crap together and was able to really make it look more of a circle. So yeah.
Nice. So the idea here is to be a well-rounded athlete, pun intended. It's a circle, get it? Circle. Okay? So we can just see if we're going to identify a weakness here, it would be the balance. Like she said, she's tripping over painted lines, which is really impressive, by the way.
I will teach you.
Please do. Please do. I would like my balance to go down.
You guys want to know too?
Thank you. Yeah.
Got you.
Thank you. Okay. So what this helps us do is identify the weakness, and then we know where we can focus some of our efforts to become a more well-rounded athlete. Okay. If you are curious about these things, if this is new to you, come talk to us. Shoot us a message, and we'd love to talk with you more about it. We're geeks. We love this stuff. We can geek out on this all day, and hopefully this is new information, because I don't think most athletes have learned this part of CrossFit. This is important that we share this with you, because everything we do has a purpose, and this is one of those underlying purposes behind it. Anything you'd like to add?
Nope. Get to it. Let us know if you're round.
Yes, let us know if you're round. Be round. Have a beautiful day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.